Nobody is coming. Boys, appreciate another one tuning back into. New subscribers, welcome. Like the video, help me get this video out for the algorithm's sake. Right, video title, nobody's coming to save you, man. If you're a man in your early 20s, let's just say you're 18 to 30. No, look, I'll tell you what. If you're 18 to 25, there's two things that will be beneficial for you to learn very early on. How to control your sexual energy, that's most important. But the second important thing is, no one is coming to save you. Which is a bit of a harsh statement, for men. But at the same time, the responsibility about your life is completely on you, which is great. Because the reality of the situation is no one is coming to save you. No one's going to make you rich. No one's going to want to make you stronger. No one's going to want to make you in the best shape you can possibly be physically. It's all on you, everything. It's your job to get yourself in the best position you possibly can. As a man in this world, right, a man's life is stressful, traumatic, difficult. But it's pretty simple once you figure a few things out, brothers. Like I said, the first one is controlling your sexual energy. You're still gonna have, your flesh talking to you. Controlling your sexual energy doesn't mean where you put your dick down and you grind for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, whatever it is, and you ain't gonna wanna do nothing sexually. It doesn't work like that. It just means you control it. Back to my previous video, right? The sexual transmutation. You put that energy into something positive. Maybe you start a YouTube channel, right? Maybe you start a business, a cash business, or an online business, whatever it is. Maybe you make music, you're editing, you're doing videos, right? You gotta use that energy to something else. You gotta pull it somewhere else. That's the whole point of transmutation. You transmute that energy into something else, into something that's gonna help you in the future. Maybe you're a bit heavier. Maybe you got too much fat on your body. You wanna lose some weight, right? You give yourself 6 months to a year of constant training, constant healthy eating habits, eating once a day or a couple times out of the day, but you're eating healthy and you're training every other day, at least 5 days out of the week, 6 days out of the week, give yourself 1 day's rest. You can achieve what you want to achieve. If you've got a structured plan in your mind, I promise you, brothers, this is talking from experience. I've accomplished things in my life that was seeming like it was far away from me at the time. But when you learn to control your dick as a man, most importantly, this is the biggest problem men have. They learn too late or they never learn at all. Your dick is something that you need to understand how to leave it alone. That means no sex all the time, no masturbating, no beating your meat. Like I said, I understand we do things as men. You want to make yourself feel better about the situation, your reality. It is what it is. We've all been there, right? We've all been young men once. The thing is, we didn't raise ourselves. We was raised by people around us who taught us bad habits or this habit or that habit. I'm saying to you, if you're 18 to 25, you should be using your youth to train your body, to either fight in the ring, do something positive. And when I say towards 18 towards 25, that's not your peak years, because we're men. We age great. As we get older, we gain more value. But you're not going to gain more value if you just sit on your youth. Now, I think majority of my listeners are between the age of 25 to 35, maybe 40, right? You still can win at those ages. But at this point in life, you should have already learned. two things, like I'm saying now. No one's coming to save you and to control your energy. Your sexual energy is the most important thing you have on this earth. That's your most valuable resource. You've got to learn to control that. It doesn't mean you can't have sex with a girl ever again. It just means there's a time and a place for everything. If you want to build, build. Build something, but you need your energy. That can't be stressed enough. Build something for yourself that is going to make you feel proud of yourself. You know, I understand this whole semen retention thing is a bit difficult. It was for me at first as well. But the more you go through it, you make the mistakes of relapsing and stuff like that, you start to understand, okay, I feel drained, right? And when I say relapsing, that could mean with a female, and that could mean if you're someone who watches pornography, right? And then you watch it every other day or something like that. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to come on here and shame you for having a bad habit. We've all got things that we're going to have to deal with, right? I am saying to you, if you're in a position where you're addicted to something, whatever it is, your vice, whether it's pornography, alcohol, some sort of drug, just take it one day at a time. If you don't do it today, then tomorrow comes. You don't do it tomorrow, and then the next day comes. You take it one day at a time. I ain't gonna sit here bullshitting you like I figured everything out. It's not how it works. I'm 36 years old as we're speaking in this video, and I'm trying to tell men that are younger than me and older than me the two most important things that I've learned. Not the only important things, two things that really helped me. Ain't no one coming to fucking save you. No one gives a shit. You have to give a fuck about yourself so much and be so selfish to the point where all you care about in your life is you. It may sound selfish, it is what it is. It has to be a selfish mindset you have. You have to build yourself to where you want to be and put yourself in a position where you want to be in. And then when you start to accomplish little things and you start to win little battles over yourself, then you pop back out to normal civilization, right? And then you start mixing and mingling again. Maybe you chill up with your homeboys and whatever, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, for the majority of your time, you're going to have to isolate yourself and really think about what it is you want for your life. Every video I damn near drop is going to be about the same couple subjects, and it's going to be about a man improving himself and how to do that. If you're struggling with anything, brothers, don't be ashamed of that. It is what it is. Like I said, we didn't raise ourselves. We was raised by people around us. If there's anything you're struggling with, drop it in the comments. Ask me to make a video on it, or ask me to talk about it, and I'll do that. If it helps one person, that's better than nothing. There are certain men out there that are suicidal, you know, think no one gives a shit, and they can't deal with that realization. But it is a realization that you have to understand, you have to swallow. No one cares about you as much as you're gonna have to care about yourself. Now that mindset, like we're in a cold world, the world is absolutely freezing. That's why you gotta be more frosty. You gotta be cold-hearted. It doesn't mean you go around hurting people. It just means you're not emotional. You're not attached to everything emotionally. You're closed off mentally. You're unavailable mentally and emotionally. Nothing can get into your Fort Knox, which is your mind. Your mind should be your asset. It should be your brother. It should be a part of you, not against you. Boys, I appreciate you watching the content. I'm loving all the engagement I'm getting, the views, the channel's growing. I appreciate it. Help me get likes on the video, man, so we can get it out there. Get my channel to a point where I can do lives. All right, I'll be back. Peace out. Take care of yourselves and stay strong and stay training.